It's Weeb time! You know what that means? It's Weeb review time! No, wasn't that just stupid? Alright, well, it's Weeb review time, everyone. So, for the first anime that we are gonna talk about, that's right, we are gonna talk about the new animes this season. Am I late to it? There's already been 5 episodes of it? Shit. Alright, so the first anime we're gonna talk about is The Promised Neverland. What? But you already reviewed it last time! I don't know, it's been a long time, but you reviewed it in the manga form. Well, yes, I did. And you know what? I like it. I like the anime, you know. And so with the manga. But I like the manga a little bit more than the anime. And here's why. At some points, the manga had more suspense built up than the anime. I know, it's weird, right? Because the anime has the sounds, camera works, motions, lighting, and all that. One of the things that the manga did a little bit better than the anime is Isabella's stare at Emma when she was looking at the pictures. Okay, so this is the anime, what it looked like. You know, it's dark, it has lighting on it, and I don't know, it's what you would see if it was real. But then here comes the manga. They've become so isolated. It's like they were frozen in time because of the white space, that it's like, fuck, she fucking knows that what they know. Another thing that they did well on in the anime, okay, well, we'll go back to the anime because we're not talking about the manga. The thing that I like about the anime is the camera work. The I can't speak. The camera work in the anime is absolutely gorgeous. It makes it feel like someone is watching them all the time. For example, when they were talking in the forest about their planning, and when Sister Krone was I don't know how to pronounce her name. I think it's Sister Krone or Sister Krone. I don't care really. She was introduced, and then when they started talking in the forest, the camera was in the bushes, and it kept switching from each patches of bushes, which makes it feel like they were being found out by the new sister, not just by Isabella. And I enjoyed that because it creates this illusion that they have been found out. Another thing that I like about it is the sounds. You can't get sounds because obviously it's a manga and you can't implement sounds in it. But the way that they use sounds on it is pretty good. Especially when they're walking around the house and it's completely it's dark like it should be. Because that's how you create the ambience with the music and the environment. I know. I like my horror stuff, okay? I enjoy sounds in horror. When they walk around, you hear each creak of the wood, which creates this, wow, we are alone. And like, anyone can hear it because the creaks are pretty fucking loud. Another thing is at Connie's death, this one I kind of didn't like it as much as I did in the manga, mostly because of the way that it was done. So in the anime, so they run to the truck, they look behind the truck, and Emma drops the plushie and starts to walk back and calls for Norman. I don't know why I said Connor. I was gonna say Connor, but it's Norman. Then Norman walks towards the truck, behind the truck, and using camera work, they made it seem like they focused on the back of the truck, but each camera transition, either Emma's head or Norman was blocking the view, which was cool. I enjoyed that because, again, I like camera work in horror. It took a little bit longer for us to arrive to that point. I get it, it's to build suspense, but I like it when it just happens like that. No suspense build up, it just It just happens. It just pops, and then you're just like, what the fuck? Because that's what I felt like when I read the manga, okay? Because I was enjoying the manga. You know what? The first few pages, I was like, wow, this is actually pretty good. I think, you know, I didn't expect it to be a horror kind of thing. All of a sudden, I saw Connie is fucking dead, and I was just like, what the fuck? I don't know. That's just how I feel like it. Everyone has their preferences. I enjoyed the camera work on this one, and I like the soundtrack and the voice acting. So anyway, it's time to leave a mark on this anime. I'm gonna rate the anime right now as an 8. Sister Code is probably one of my favorite characters in the whole series. So I can't wait to see what they do with her. Anyway, moving on to the next anime. I don't think I've ever reviewed the first season of Mob Psycho, have I? Huh. Anyway, for Mob Psycho, the first season, I'm gonna give it a 9. That's right, because the animation is fucking godly. You cannot deny me that the animation is not godly. It just looks so good. It just looks so good. It feels so nice. We're talking about Mob Psycho Season 2. Season 2 starts off, the first episode was kind of slow. It's the first episode, so obviously it's gonna be slow. I don't know, I didn't really like it. NANI? Okay, listen, alright, listen. I'm gonna get attacked because I said I didn't like the first episode of Mob Psycho, while everyone's like, hell yeah! Mob Psycho's back, everyone! I freaking love Mob Psycho! I didn't really like the first episode. It was a good first episode, okay, but I just didn't like it. Please, stop, okay, stop, listen to me. I didn't like it because it was slow. I get it. You know, it was after the big battle when Reagan got 1 million%, whatever. Not the Detroit Smash, but his limit when Mob passed his power to Reagan, and it's time to take a break. I didn't like it because it was slow. It wasn't a strong first episode. It was a good first episode, but it wasn't a strong one. It was good in the wide story. In the whole story that we're gonna have to go through in the second season. The second season, I think we are gonna focus more on Mob's character and how he perceives humans and spirits. Because, as Reagan said, I think in the second episode, you've all probably seen it. If you haven't, then why are you watching this? It's a goddamn review. Huh? What are you doing? Anyway, Reagan said that Mob sees 2 things as the same. Seeing spirits and humans, they're all just the same to Mob because he sees them all the time. As long as it's an evil spirit, Mob doesn't have a problem with exercising them. However, when the spirit is a good one and then the client was like, I don't want that spirit, this is basically what Reagan was saying. Exercise the spirit, make the client happy, but he just killed an innocent family. However, on the alternate and the opposite form, if he were not to exercise that ghost family, then a Mob had to deal with the client being disappointed. So that's what and then now in the new episode, like in the newest episode, we see Mob for the first time defeated. That's a pretty big deal because as far as we've seen in the first season and in the first few episodes, Mob has never once been defeated. He got close to being defeated, but then he passed his power on to Reagan, which then Reagan defeat everyone. So now we're actually seeing some character development within Mob, and we've seen a lot of character developments in different characters such as his brother, I forgot his name, Teruki, and now we get to see Mob's and Reagan's, and same with Dimple actually. Which Dimple is actually my favorite character in the whole series. I like him. Anyway, so with all that talk of the story, I enjoyed the story of Mob Psycho. I enjoyed the animation that Bones does. I always liked Bones as an animation, like as the studio. Like I like the way that Bones does their animations. It's very fluid, and I like hand-drawn animations more than CG. Well, I'm gonna mark Mob Psycho Season 2 as it is right now. It's gonna get better. I'm gonna get so much hate. A 7. Oh no, oh no. Oh, okay, listen, alright? It's gonna get better later in the season. It'll improve. It'll become a 9, okay? But right now, as it's standing, it's a 7. Okay? Please, stop the pitchforks. Please. What's that sound? It's controversy alert! Another anime controversy! Everyone loves anime controversy! Yay! Woo! The Goblin Slayer controversy, because they had rape in it, and everyone's like, there's fucking rape in Goblin Slayer! That's not allowed. Touchy subject, you can't do that. Stop. Well, we're back at it again with another rape controversy, and everyone's like, no, did you not learn your lesson? You're not allowed to do that. Which I think is kind of stupid. Oh great, now I'm gonna get hate because I said that. We're talking about the rising of the Shield hero. Well, why is this such a controversy? It's a good show. It's because of false rape accusations and taking advantage and slavery. I don't really care for this controversy. I just think it's funny because everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's fucking rape. I can't watch that. That's no bueno. Women shouldn't." If you were to read the light novel and the manga, or the manga even just right now, you know, the most empowered, like the people that have the most power is a woman. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it, and it's just so funny to me. I don't know. Alright, enough of the controversy. I don't really care about it, and frankly, I don't think I will ever will, because I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the light novel. I have 2 volumes of the light novel in my room right now. I like it. It's so much fun to read. I like to see Naofumi rise up because, well, duh, because the title is literally what it says. Motoyasu is the spear hero is the first one we ever see. Is that he's so easily influenced? Is that the right term? I feel like it's not, but I'm just gonna go with it. It's alright. Here's the problem with the heroes. Because they are heroes, they believe that whatever they are doing is right. And since Naofumi is the weak one, they believe that whatever Naofumi is doing is wrong. That's why at the end of the newest episode, probably one of the most emotional episodes that we'll see in this season. I hope there's season 2. Please, God, give us season 2. We see that Motoyasu was like, this can't be right. Naofumi is the evil one. We're the heroes. We're not supposed to be the one that gets slapped after saving someone. But then Ren and Itsuki, the bow and shield and sword hero, comes down and says, "How can you say that when those two are literally crying Naofumi is literally crying on Reptalia's arms?" And Motoyasu was appalled by that statement. So Main being the one that accused Naofumi of rape backs down, because whatever she says, the other heroes would disagree with her, so she backs down from it. What am I talking about here? Sometimes I just get so lost in thought that I forget what my main point is. Probably one of the most irritating characters that I've seen. Okay, listen. It's not Main. It's not the princess, okay? Listen, I know everyone's hating on the princess right now. Everyone aboard the, oh, we hate the princess because she accused him of rape even though he didn't do it, so then he becomes the villain of the whole story even though he's not, because he's the hero. Listen. Ren is more annoying than Main to me, okay? I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's because he's a high school student and everyone else is a lot older than him, but he thinks he's so much better than everyone else, even though he's just a high school student. I don't understand why that irritates me so much, but my god, he irritates me. Which makes him a good character, because that's what he is supposed to do. That's why, okay, listen! That's why I like, okay, Main as a villain. Not, okay, I like Main as a character, as a villain, because she works so well as a villain. She has the power, like the political power, and we see her abuse it all the time, because her father is literally the king, and the king also hates Naofumi. They're the ones who keep wanting to put Naofumi down into the ground, ruin his reputation, and make him not a hero but the villain. Paint him as the villain while the other heroes are revered as the better heroes, and just because he has the shield, just because he's the weak one, he's the easiest target. No one, even if they were to attack him, he wouldn't be able to do anything. That's why Main works so good as a villain, because later on we see a really good payoff of what her actions did to Naofumi. We get to see Naofumi grow as a person because Main was the one who pushed him down to grow. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't think you do, but I like Main, okay, as a villain, okay? Unpopular opinion over here. I'm the Mr. Contradictory. I go against the flow. Let's talk about the animation. I enjoy the animations. The opening sequence of the anime is really good. I enjoy the symbolism within it. The soundtrack is fucking not godly. Okay, I gotta stop using the word godly as an adjective. The music in the opening is really good. I enjoy it. I've been listening to it quite a bit. Time to rate this anime. This video has been going on for long enough. I'm gonna rate The Rising of the Shield Hero, as of right now, an 8. An 8. Okay, listen. I understand if you're still angry about Mob Psycho. It's gonna improve later on, okay? It's gonna get a 9, okay? Just please calm down. Don't hurt me. Don't hit the dislike button. Hit the like button instead and subscribe. Please don't unsubscribe. Just subscribe. Just hit it once, not twice, just once, and hit the bell button too to see if I upload again. So please, just don't, please.